The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. This to Hines on the drop-off.
Go YouTube and type in Bridge 45.
The football keeps them to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes.
Okay, no, it is live.
At an all-time high right now.
JT, you gotta click on my channel. You gotta click on my channel and go to videos.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Oh my God, I'm not gonna listen to myself.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Cordero Patterson, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
So 2015 Panthers.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. This is Hines. And some space here.
What the fuck did my guy just do?
Touchdown, Carolina.
My man just glitched the fuck out, dude. My dude just glitched these shit out.
The Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer.
Okay.
Now
I tried to run with him and he just like stopped and started and stopped and started. Oh, Jesus Christ.
He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Jalen Richard now on the return. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
My shit lagging too because of you.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Patterson on the carry. They find some open field here.
What the fuck is that?
88 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They run with Patterson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll run on 1st down. Patterson.
Come here, little boy.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Fatty with the fatty back out there.
Patterson. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Cordero Patterson. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. From the 27, Prescott. Forced out to his left. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Prescott. Finds Hines again for the completion. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. That's Samuel. Caught left side. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Prescott on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall
Sending
incomplete.
the dogs at him.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there,
Ooh.
that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Oh, no
And
sir.
this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete.
Boy,
The
Eric Stokes let it
contact
make a
there
play.
enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. And again, it's Prescott.
Oh, my God.
There is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a
Makes
big
the flag
call.
and then gives up a
So
flag.
they get the flag for
Damn
pass
it.
interference. Big call there on 4th down.
JT,
But
would
it's
you
the right
comment?
call, and as much as I want to see them play through incidental contact, he's
You sure about
definitely there
that?
too early.
On 1st and 10,
Seems like I
Prescott.
comment.
Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver,
Come
and he's
on, my
brought
screen, so I'm
down.
gonna comment.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play.
still not going to come up for some reason.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
Oh. That's kind of funny. I'm not going to
Another
lie.
try after the first down sack.
Oh, shit, that was my
Prescott, open man is Samuel, complete. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. To throw is Prescott. Out to his left. And that is incomplete.
That was a
Problems on
dime,
3rd
dude.
down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Oh, man.
Matt Rule, a risk taker in college, going for it. Prescott to throw on 4th. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. The 30.
Pick 6 in the ball.
10, 5.
Pick 6 in the
and
ball.
Bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Tucker now to add the point after.
I don't know.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5
just
now
does
as he
that.
knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Yeah, he does it all the time.
So not much time to speak
does.
of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
I don't know. It's kind of weird. He just doesn't say shit, just leaves.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll
quite
just
strange.
take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, I would say this
and
is
with
one,
10
this
seconds
was
left,
not
not
what I
really
was
enough
expecting,
time
but I
to
can't
put something
This is
together.
exactly what I was expecting. Still, oh man, still,
And that is
the scoreboard.
incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
No.
I hate to say
I
it, Charles,
expected-
but the
I
way
ex-
that he has
I expected
played in
it
this
to be a
first
high-scoring
half, you
game.
just kind of
I
hold your
expected me
breath
to-
every
to
time
just
he drops back to
decimate you.
pass.
No
Yeah,
offense.
you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball,
I
they
mean,
got
let's-
big smiles on their
I mean,
faces.
let's-
He's
I
handing
mean,
out
let's be
picks
honest.
Like the people
I mean,
just leave the candy
you
out
ru-
at Halloween and you take what you want.
It's not my
They're having a
players,
blast
dude.
out
You
there
do
playing
that.
against him today.
I mean, you run the same shit every play.
Final
You run
play
it.
of the
You did.
half,
You run it one
Prescott.
time.
Flush
But
to his
still,
right.
like you don't have a,
Prescott
you don't have
stripped.
like a scheme. You don't have a scheme going like, oh God. See, that's what I'm saying. If you want to be good at Madden, I
Now
mean,
to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime
Wow.
report. Coach,
what's the point of
all right,
doing something
Coach,
if you're not
thank
good?
you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key
Fatty with the
plays
fatty.
each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Cordero Patterson with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals are starting to open
42
things up here in this Super Bowl.
one play at 8 seconds.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Here's a pass swung out left to his
running back.
And he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Player hurt.
He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he's out right at the 25. Prescott looks to throw on first. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good game and a first down.
So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Prescott yet again. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And able to get him down, but he does reach
No, not Brian Burns.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Bengals are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
Both teams practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave him some good breathing room.
I wonder now, do you still stack
lineman
the line
block
of scrimmage, or do you play normal defense?
Just
They
look
may
at
have backed them off with that run.
These are stupid.
One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On third down. It's Patterson.
I thought my fucking receiver did
yardage here back to his own 6. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
Burrow going for it on 4th. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Looking deep for Adams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Fuck everybody getting injured in the damn Super Bowl. What the fuck?
His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals are getting closer now to that ever-elusive first Super Bowl victory. Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Unless they'll fucking substitute him too.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi Trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not.
That's 4. That's 4 for Adoree Jackson.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
On 3rd down, Patterson. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Here's Burrow. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Oh my God.
Dangerous return man showing it here. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And
oh my God, he was catching him, dude. Dude, if I would have got blocked right there, I would have caught him.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a fade, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Here comes Richard on the return. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. Airing this one out for Evans. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Can we get a DPD?
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the fourth quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory.
Oh, my God.
Tonight. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll throw again. Prescott. He's got his tight end fan. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
From the 29, Prescott. He's got Ayuk once again.
I hope this dude
Brandon Ayuk, 29 yards. And the Panthers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week.
Cordero Patterson. My, oh my, 237 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
The ball, baby.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
Bengal Nation rejoice. Cincinnati has given you the Super Bowl title.
Yeah, cry, pussy, cry.
And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collect.